Hello. Hi. Hi, guys. Let's try this out today. I don't know. I just want to see how this works so I can try and do a live video sometimes with you people, maybe just to interact because sometimes school gets a ton of me and then a toll of me, and then I'm just like dead. Like there's really no way to interact. I haven't had enough time to do some videos. So I just, I was checking my YouTube stuff, analytics, everything, and then I decided to try and see what's up with YouTube, and then I realized that my YouTube live button was on. Like I'm able to do live videos, which is great for me. And yeah, hi. I don't know if I can see anybody here, but let's see. Hi, Erica. At least I can see the comments now. I don't know how to use this thing, but I'm going to try and navigate. How are you? Hi, Peter. I know you from, of course, steady people. Yeah. How you doing? How is everything? How is life? And how have you guys been? Can you guys hear me very well? I don't know how the sound is. I I was planning on getting a mic. I got one, so I have it here, but I need to find it because I don't know where I put it. So it's somewhere. I just need to see how this is working. I need to see the messages. Okay. Hi, Erica. How are you doing? Perfect. You can hear me. Nice. I have the mic, although I don't know if I want to like use it right now. I don't know where I put it, so at this point it's like, where do I get it from? Where did I put it? YouTube live is interesting. I haven't like posted videos in like how many weeks now. I've been writing midterms, I've had assignments. This is my last semester, so I am so excited to be done very soon. So, and you guys know how you can be. You know how you can just be, you know, tied up with projects in your last semester, and then there's no time. Oh, nice, Peter. It's amazing. Perfect. Yeah. Anyways, you guys tell me, give me gist. I need to know what I'm supposed to be doing better with this channel. I need ideas. I need to know like what, because some people ask a lot of questions and I'm just like scared to talk about certain things because you don't know, maybe immigration can come for somebody. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is not true, but sometimes I just have to be careful about what I'm saying. Get what I mean? So stuff like that, that's the thing about this YouTube thing. Or you say something and then they just flag it for some reason. So I don't know. Thank you for even giving a thumbs up to this live. Yay! Thanks. This is interesting. I think I should do more lives. I think I should do more lives. I'm just in my room right now, and everywhere is just a bit messy, but nobody cares. It's not like a secret, a real video. So yeah, tell me what I can do to better this channel, because at this point people are actually subscribing and I'm just like, I cannot keep people without content for, you know, for a period of time like that and just go quiet, that kind of thing. Yeah, Erica, I think I should to do more lives, because and people come and ask me the same question. So when I look at my Gmail, I just get the same kind of questions that people are asking, and then I go on Instagram, the same similar kind of questions. So I'm just like, you know what? Maybe if I can just talk about it like on a live video, and then people just get it, it's going to be better, I guess. A day in my life vlogs. Oh, okay. A day in my life. That's, the funny thing. The thing is, that thing that people do and they carry the camera around. Sometimes I know I've done it before, but at some point it just feels weird. It feels weird, but I'm going to do that one. I've been thinking of it a lot, like to do a day in my life, a day in my life vlog, something like that, so you can see how life can be hard. Honestly, it can really, really be hard sometimes, but that's what we get to do now. When you decide that, oh, you want to do videos, that's what you get. So Erica, where are you? Peter, I think you're in Nigeria, I guess, right? Yeah, it can feel very weird just holding the camera and then you're just going around showing people, and some people be staring at you and thinking that you are and thinking that you're surely filming them or something. Do you get? And it's like, no, I'm not actually filming you. I'm talking to myself, kind of thing. I guess you should do random questions from people and answer them accordingly. That's okay. The truth, do you know what? Do you want to hear something? The thing is, I've posted once on my Instagram, like what people want to see and stuff. Nobody even answered me. Like nobody even answered me. So sometimes I'm just scared that I'm not going to get feedback. But apparently that's not the case. It's just me thinking in my head that people are not going to, like, respond, but they actually want that. So I think I should scratch that idea I have. You just get, yeah. Oh, you both are in Ghana. Do you know each other? Do you guys know each other? Oh, that's interesting. Yay, Ghanaians in the building. Okay, I'm going to post for real. I'm going to try and post. Yeah, okay, I'm going to post it. I think I should post it. I'll post it on Instagram, right? Or should I do it on the community tab and I can answer or something? I don't know. I think on Instagram is better. Okay, thank you, Peter. I'm going to keep trying. Yeah, I'll try. I'll keep trying. That's it. That's it. That's right. Because people can be really discouraging, I swear. Like, and that's why they always say, if you're going to do this thing, keep doing it. Forget about what people say. But it's easier said than done. When they say it, right? And people say it's like, yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm not going to care about what people say. But at the end of the day, when you sit back, you're like, yeah, what that person said, I don't know. Waiting on IRCC, still haven't heard from them. Oh, when did you apply? When did you send your application? IRCC, they have been really, really slow. People's applications have been stagnant for a while also. So I don't know. And I guess it's because of the COVID thing too. Like, they keep postponing, like they keep pushing applications, pushing and pushing and pushing, which is that's so sad. Yeah. You start from Instagram. Exactly. From Instagram. Definitely. Okay, perfect. I think I'll do on Instagram. Yeah, Peter. You're an Instagram person. You're always there. I see you. I see you all the time. Erica says she applied in May. Oh my goodness. And this is October. June, July, August, September, October. Wow. That's like over 5 months. That's Well, you know what? Let's it get to like 6 months, because for the normal wait time is like 2 months, and sometimes it even takes like 3 months for some people. So let's say 3 months. Now they've put another extra 2 months on it. Wow, that can be hard. And you can call them, but the problem back home is, if you want to when you want to call from back home, sometimes I don't know, it's hard to even get to those people. But I don't know, when you just travel abroad, it's easy to call anybody. I don't know. It's just so easy to just pick your phone and then say, okay, I want to call this person or this university or call some organizations. It's kind of easy. But back home, it's like the hardest thing to do. And that's what I don't get. Okay, you're looking at November. Yeah, once November hits, try, maybe you email them. If you can't, then call them, give them a call as a follow-up, and then hear what they'll tell you to see how it's going. Because if you just stay quiet, sometimes they have just dumped your application somewhere, and before you hear from them, it's going to take a long time. Like, I just hope it works out for you. I hope that they get back to you as soon as possible. Which school did you apply to? I don't remember. I don't know if you applied. Is it your VAR? Defer the winter semester. Oh. So you deferred it to summer, I guess. Which is not bad. At least the good thing about here is you can always defer it and then start doing it at a later time. Although I know you have your own timeline and you want to work with what you have, So there's also that. Yeah, that's okay. Just keep trying. I hope that they get to you as soon as possible. I applied to Mount Saint Vincent. Oh, I think I remember you asking me something. University in Halifax. Oh, Halifax. Halifax is so cool. I've been there just once. I've been to Halifax one time and I loved it there. It has the same vibe as Regina, although it is bigger. It's bigger than Regina. Then they have bigger malls and stuff. Oh, yay. I hope it works out for you so you can come to Canada. We're going to link up. Like, you guys, is on Instagram, I posted something. I was going through my DMs, right, on Instagram. I saw that people have actually come to Regina. Like, people are here in Canada and they have told me, "Oh, I'm already in Canada. I'm here," and I'm just like, wow, I am so happy for you guys for even like watching me and then going through that process, asking me questions. I've been responding. I respond on Instagram a lot to people, but on YouTube, I respond to comments at the same time. But I'm not really like knowing when somebody is here or not. But when people tell me that they're already in Regina, I get so excited. I'm like, that's so nice. So I posted people who had told me, oh, they're here and stuff. So I'm thinking we are probably going to link up. We should link up and then tell these people like when we're here to have fun. Tell us more about Regina. What do you want to know about Regina? I've been showing people about the place a little bit, just a little bit. Regina, Regina is okay. It's an okay place. I like Regina because it is affordable. It's smaller. I know I'm the kind of person who likes bigger cities, but having lived in Regina, I really don't mind, especially because of the cost of living. It's affordable. When I go to other places, so let's say when I go to places like Toronto, Montreal, all those places, they're expensive. They're more expensive than Regina. So a lot of times I'll just tell myself, you know what, I'll probably just stay in Regina for a while, and then if I plan on moving, I'll just go maybe because of a job or something like that. Yeah. But Regina is really nice. Thank you, Peter. Hi guys. Some people I don't know who is joining, but I'm just seeing some people, the numbers are increasing. But thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Peter, what do you want to know about Regina? Tell me. Let me tell you. Let me respond. Let me respond to what you're saying. Thank you so much. Yeah. So like I said, I'm just trying to try this out and see how this works. But YouTube Live, I think, is something I'm going to do. What are the employment prospects over there? To be honest, I'll say Saskatchewan. Let me just say Saskatchewan as a whole. When I came here in 2015, Saskatchewan was not as populated as it is now, but now there's so many people who are coming to Regina, and most of the jobs are getting filled. There's a bit of scarcity scarcity of jobs, but there's no way you're not going to still find something. It's going to probably be hard for you to get it because a lot of people are getting are applying. So you have to try to be the best. So employment, I'll say on a scale of 10, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 because, to be honest, many people are immigrating to Canada at the moment, and because of the way immigration, CIC is making the rules easier, making people to apply to Saskatchewan very easy. The SINP program and all that is getting really, really, really tight. So if you want to come, start coming now. Come now when there's still hope, when it's still like, and when I don't want to say when truth is around, but like, yeah, that's the truth. So employment, there are jobs, there are a lot of jobs, but it's hard sometimes to get them because some obvious reasons, and at the same time, the population, people are just coming here every time. Is it too cold in Regina? Ah, Erica, I am telling you, Regina can get cold. Like, we're just in October and now it has started getting cold. The cold there is good. It used to get to like minus. Last winter was very cold. We got to minus 58. Minus 58. The one that you just throw water in the you just throw water and then it would turn to ice. That was the kind of cold that we had. Like, it gets very cold at the same time it gets really hot in the summer. But the winter, you have to be very, very prepared. Be very prepared. Come with a very, very, very warm winter jacket. Oh, hi Hazel Chooks. It's 2 a.m. in Nigeria. Oh, what are you doing online at 2 a.m.? Go and sleep. Oh, nice. Hi Hazel. How do you cope with the cold? Moye, hi, Moye. And I don't, let me not spoil your name, but well, yeah. Oh, with the cold, how we cope is coffee. Coffee. Guys, as you're joining, thank you for joining. Give this video a thumbs up. Click the like button just to not let YouTube take this video down, but just give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So how I cope with the cold is I take coffee sometimes. I wasn't a coffee person, but once this cold hits you, you tend to like, you will just have to drink coffee to get through the day because sometimes you really need it. And then I just make sure I wear the right shoes, the right jackets, and then have gloves all the time because you don't want your fingers out because frostbite is real. The frostbite, before you know it, after like once you just touch your phone, like if you bring out your phone to look at something or so, or if you're getting on the bus and you don't have like winter gloves, I swear you can get frostbite in, you can really get, and it's really dangerous. It kills, as I heard. But we just wear the right winter jackets, and then if you have a car, make sure you start your car early. Make sure your heater is working well. In the summer, try to get those things working so that by the time winter is coming, you're set. Because if you wait for the winter, it's very expensive to even tell somebody to install a remote starter in your car so you can just sit down and and do something about it. So yeah, that's just it. Just make sure you have a remote start. If you don't have one, it's fine. If you have like two keys, you can start your car, lock it, and then come back and then on your car again. Let it run, and then you get into your car and go to work if you're going to work or something. When you go, get coffee. Coffee will help you a lot sometimes. Not to sleep at work or in class or something. Yeah. So just get the right clothing, honestly. And even though they say get the right clothing, you will still feel cold. If you like double up, wear like 5 something. The cold will still penetrate there, but it's not going to be that bad. It's going to be something that you can handle, which is, that's the point. I swear, because it's not your bed. You're not on your bed. Oh, hi, Saw Nation. Hello. He's saying hi to everybody. Hi, thank you so much. 1 a.m. in Ghana. The main employment is Saskatchewan. What will I say? I think for odd jobs, or like I'll say, yeah, I like to say odd jobs because sometimes when you're in school, you just have to you have some particular jobs that you mostly apply for. Retail, food, food places, all these McDonald's and all those places are very easy to get. And let's say for other jobs like full-time jobs, I'm going to say customer service representative or jobs with the government of Saskatchewan. Probably something like, let's say, depending on your field, if it's engineering, most of the time it's like field work, or sometimes it's a research kind of job or something like that. 1 a.m. in Ghana. These Ghanaian people. There are many Ghanaian people. Ukraine, you're in Ukraine. How is the cold there? I don't. Oh, Ukraine is towards. Is it Russia? Let me not say what I don't know. Erica, I see your skin looks brighter now. Is it from the weather, or you have some skin tips? Erica, oh, thank you for even saying that. My skin has gotten better because I'm on a serious skincare routine now. I'm being consistent. I've been trying so hard. It's getting brighter. It's really working. Don't worry, I'm going to share it. I'll share it soon. Let me just give it time to see if it's going to work, and then I'm going to gist you about it. I have friends who complain about the cold. I don't know. How is this Ukraine? Wow. Are the people of Regina friendly to you? Huh. See, people in Regina, do you mean like the general population? Because we know there's the general population with the white people inclusive, and then us. But to be honest, they're friendly. The way they're really friendly. There's you always have this, you always sense um this feeling of, oh yeah, they want to talk to you, they are nice and everything, but at the back of your mind, because we are black people, you just feel, you always guard yourself, because there's that, you know, you always feel like, okay, I'm black, but then, oh, you do. So we just have to be positive. Just be like, okay, yeah, they're friendly. They get to talk to you. They'll link you up if there's a job opportunity. They'll tell you anything that you should know. If you need to know, they'll help you. If you they see that you need help, they'll ask you, oh, do you need help about this? So they're quite friendly here in Saskatchewan, and also because it's small in Regina, it's small also, so it's easy for people to talk to you or see you and say hi or something. They're quite friendly. They're quite friendly, but we're too black to just be, getting comfortable in this place. So yeah, I hate when cold weathers. I really hate cold weathers. I find it hard, even when it rains heavily here in Ghana. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. My dear, be ready for the cold. And to think that it's like 7 to 8 months of cold, and then just 4 months of hot, of warm weather. That's what is even depressing about it. During the winter, a lot of people get into depression, mental health, all of that is real during that time. And you cannot really blame people, because the way that cold is, people are just indoors. You hardly see people, nobody to really talk to. If you live alone, if you don't have a roommate, you don't talk to anybody. You're just in your own space, and sometimes it can really be depressing. But I like to encourage to just, at that time, don't just lock up. If you're working, try to talk to people at work, make some friends, um communicate to people back home. Even if you don't have anybody to talk to, just call your people back home. At least that alone is enough. That one is okay. Maybe time difference can affect it, but you should have people that you talk to. What is your major, and how was the application process for you? My major is petroleum system engineering. I came here in 2015. That was when the oil and gas prices thing, it had just started going declining, but it wasn't this bad as now. But the application process, it went really smooth for me. To be honest, I applied to so many universities in Canada. I applied to many, but when I applied to University of Regina, it was a bit it took quite some time. I think it took about 3 months to hear from them. 3 months, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. 3 months. And I don't know why it delayed. I did not even care, because I had so many applications I was waiting for. I applied to the UK, I applied to some universities, like I was everywhere. If you get what I mean, I was everywhere. When you really want to leave, when you really want to get out of your country, you just want to, yeah, applying. I was just so into it. I put a lot of work in it. Um yeah, so the process was quite, the application process for school was not hard, but the visa application thing, it was okay. First of all, I had an agent. For me, I had an agent, yes, but I was so, like, I was in touch with this agent that I made sure that I had to understand what was going on. Yeah, I don't think I've ever said it here, but I actually had an agent. It's just when I came here, I started doing my study permit renewal myself. I was doing um most of these things myself, by myself, and that's how I got to understand how the application thing works and stuff. And then some of my friends too were applying. I was like helping them on the side. Yeah, depression is real. It's real during the winter. So the application process was okay. Got bank statement. That was what we even tried to get ready first. The bank statement thing. We had to get it ready before any other thing safe. And then went to what do you have to apply? Get again. All the letter of explanation, wrote down letter of explanation, affidavit of support. My dad had to figure that one out. He did it, explaining what the things that he owns and making sure that they let immigration know that I am coming back. That was it. At some point in my head, I was even thinking that, oh, when I finish school, I'll just have to come back. Did you get? Like, it felt real to me, like I was going to come back after school. And the way the letter was written, it was like, hmm, as if when I finish, these people will look for me and send me back. But that's not the case. When you finish, Canada has a way of wanting their students, international students, to stay, because we bring in so much money to this place. People know how much we have spent. Like, if I want to even count how much I've spent in school here, it's almost like 100K, $100,000. Because $100,000, because I've been here for how long? I've been here for like 6 months. Sorry, 6 years. Almost 6 years. So you can imagine, like, from 2015, because engineering is a 4.5 year program, and that's if you add internship to it, or if you have co-op with it, it extends your time. And I did a 16 month internship, so I did not go to school for a year and a half. About a year and a half, I was just working full time then. So because of that, I gained another extra year to come back and finish my school. So it got that one got to me. It was really hard. It was really hard, though, making that decision to take an internship, because I was just thinking that, I'm going to stay longer in school, but at the same time, that work experience is going to help me a lot. It is going to help me a lot, honestly. That because that's what we need, work experience. Even though we're going to school and everything, at the end of the day, when you're done, they will still tell you, get a job in your field and everything. Although immigration does not recognize your internship work experience as an experience to use to apply for immigration. Do you get what I mean? Like, they don't consider it as a work experience for your immigration. It's just your personal work experience that you use for your CV and, in your resume when you're applying for jobs. So that was another thing that happened. But you made a lot of money out from the internship, my dear. I made money from it so that I could pay my tuition. Oh, it was very, very, very relieving to have made that, to take that decision. I really liked the fact that I did it. And I enjoyed it, actually, because um it really helped me to get in touch with people from the outside world that in my field of study. And they were able to, some of them would tell you, oh, when you're done school, link, like, let us know what's up, and then they will tell you if they have a vacancy for you to apply for a job or so. So I got to establish relationships like that, and it really, really helped. Hope they paid you well and treated you well. They treated me very well. I was my supervisor was the nicest person ever. Like, he was so good, and he was really understanding. He's that kind of person that he will tell you that instead of you to make a mistake, come and ask me questions 20 times. I'll answer you. He said it literally. Like, and the on some occasions, I felt like I'm asking too many questions, and maybe he would just be like, this girl, stop asking me questions. But he prefers you to ask those questions instead of making a mistake that's going to require him, the other manager at her head, the senior boss and the boss, to start fixing things like that. So they're always welcome to answer whatever questions you have, especially in that work environment. And it made me to have an idea about what my work is going to look like when I'm done school. So how the working environment is, right? Talking, interacting with them, letting them know the areas that you want to improve on. Like, it's so helpful, so helpful, or like very nice. So they treated me well. We used to even have lunches. We go for chicken wings on Friday nights. After work, we just drive there. We talk, we chat, drink, and then go home. How much was my tuition? Hey, my tuition is at the time I came. If you're taking 5 classes there, which is a full load of classes, 5 classes was about 15 to $16,000. But right now, it's like $18,000 for a full course load. So if you're taking 5 classes, you're going to spend that much money in a year. So it's quite expensive. Erica, how much is the tuition in the university you applied to in St. Vincent, I think? How much is the tuition? Thank you, Peter. Thank you. How much is the tuition there? I really want to know. I think I'm going to check that school out after. I just want to, because University of Regina has been getting very expensive now. I'm not going to blame them. Sometimes I feel like they keep adding the tuition because of this, the cost of living. Things are getting expensive and stuff. 17,000 per year. And okay, 17,000 per year. Is that does it work like the University of Regina? Because in U of R, how it works is if you take 3 classes, your tuition is going to be less. It's going to be less than let's say in a semester, if you take 5 classes, you're looking at paying about $10,000, $9,000 to $10,000, right? So does it work the same way? I'm just curious about this. Or is it standard? Like if you're taking 3 classes, you still pay 17, or maybe half of that, let's say for one semester. Is that how it works? What is your advice for someone that wants to come to Regina? See, I'll tell you, find your tribe. If you're here for school, are you coming, like if you're coming for school or just coming to settle as a permanent resident? That's another thing. Yeah. Hi, Ebuka. Hi. Yeah, so if you're planning to come as a student, I'm just going to say that you should find your tribe, make friends, talk to people. I remember in my first year, I was so shy to talk to people. It was hard for me to interact with a lot of people, especially in my class. I was just so scared, especially because I felt like I wasn't going to understand what they're saying. I felt like my accent was like there was a lot going on, and it was so weird at the time when you think of it. But now it's so clear, and I even regret not making friends I don't know, when I just came at the time, because it could have really helped me a lot. Because what happens is when you make friends, these people will definitely have other people they know. And then let's say, for example, you have an exam coming up or a midterm coming up. Somebody can have past questions, and they decide that, okay, let us meet here and then we study for that thing. You that you're just on your own, if you don't like talk to those people, if you don't interact with other people, nobody's going to come and meet you. If you want to be on your own, they'll let you stay there. But the more you get to talk to them, honestly, they're going to give you all the tea that you need, all the necessary things. You make friends easily. They'll tell you what's going on in the class. They'll teach you. I remember writing an exam, and then I came out, people were saying that, oh, people were rejoicing. They were like, hey, the exam was so easy. The exam was it was the questions that we studied for. And I was just there like, which questions? I didn't know people had questions. I now went to go and talk to one person, one of the girls or the guys that were in that group, and I asked them that, oh, how was the exam? They said, oh, it was so easy. And I was just there like, okay, it was okay, it was just okay for me, right? But I wasn't But they were so excited, like they had already seen the questions, they already had things, past questions. But because I did not really interact with some people like that, I missed out on that. From that day, when an exam is coming, I just make sure I've in fact I've asked everybody, oh, what's up? Are you guys studying now? Are you guys doing this? Are you guys, just talk to them. And even some of the things that you're not clear on in class, for real, I'm telling you, they'll hook you up. So don't just stay on your own. Talk to people, be outgoing. They like outgoing people. But if you meet your Niger people or your country people, Ghanaian people, Cameroonian people, that one is easy now. You can always blend there, But they too, sometimes when they come, they are a bit reserved and then they get to open up later. So I'm going to say, if you come as a student, just be free, interact, go to school, talk to talk to the U of R International, get jobs, get in touch with them. You can also apply to be a student. What's it called? The students union, a member of the student union, is going to help you on your CV. They even pay them. I heard they pay them, so you can make money while studying as well. You can get connections from there, and the U of R, if you get a job, they can keep you even when you're done schooling. Like some people who are working right now as full-time, they were students like us. Like they were students, literally. So if you come, pick some people and be with them. There's another Cameroonian guy who came. He recently passed away. May his soul rest in peace. Honestly, I did not even know that he was in this Regina. It's only when he died that we heard about him. And he died in his room alone. Because if you come and you don't interact with people, we wouldn't know you. Although yeah, you can pick a few white friends or people that, but you have to also identify yourself with your own. It's important. It's really important. This guy just died in his room. He had a problem with his leg or something, and I don't know. I really don't know. I wish he had known somebody that could have just taken him to the hospital. Like if he had just called, it could have really helped a lot. Just that one phone call. If he knew somebody that was like him. But I guess he decided to just be on his own. Yeah. It's still fine if you want to stay on your own, it's okay. But I don't think that's the best way to live. You still need people around you. You still need people around you. And even this other Nigerian guy who just got missing, he went to a party with some people, and before we knew it, they said the last time he posted on Snapchat, he was with some people, some Oyibo people. They were just around, like I don't know, they went for a party or something. That was how, and that guy, that was the last thing he posted on Snapchat. We did not see him again. We just heard they said he froze in the winter. He froze to death. That's what they said. But what can we do? They said he froze to death, and we went out. We're looking for him. People were looking for him. His dad flew from Nigeria, came to Regina. His sister was in Saskatoon. Saskatoon is just like 3 hours, 2.5 hours away. But he was here in Regina, and because of as he left and went out with those people, all his friends were like, we don't even know this. They did not see him. He went out only with these people, these Oyibo people, and nobody heard from him again. They tried calling him to no avail. And yeah, may his soul rest in peace too. Yeah, for real. Okay, let's see. Is your school funded for scholarships? There are scholarships, but there are very few scholarships for international students. Most of the scholarships for international students, um, they I don't know. They post them on on this website that they have, University of Regina, SAMS scholarships website. So it's there, but there are very few of them, to be honest. If you're doing masters, you stand a chance of even getting more of these scholarships, because they're more of like research programs. So yeah, so the school funds some scholarships, very few, honestly. And even most of the scholarships that are sent to the university are even sent through organizations like the banks, or what's it called, some charity organizations. They also do that. They do that, but they're very few, to be honest. I wish we had like more. When you talk about making friends, does that mean you moving to them first? If it requires you moving to them, and if it's going to benefit you, my dear, move to them. It's not only to get what you, it's not just to go and get information, or it depends too. If you also need a friend or something. But if it's something that's going to help you, just go and ask, open your mouth and talk. This closed mouth is a closed destiny. If you don't talk, nobody will help you. So just talk to people. Talk to people. Talk to people. You should be able to spot the ones that I don't know. Follow your intuition. That thing that's telling you that this person seems like it's okay, he'll help you. Go there. Go there. I'm telling you, because that's what helped me a lot. I just felt there was this guy, he's Ivorian, he's from Cote d'Ivoire. When I used to see him in my class, but I was not just talking to him because I felt like I don't know him, so what's my own? But the day that I opened my mouth and I said, "Oh, I needed help with this thing," since that day, things just went 360. I'm telling you, like it just went 360. Even when we were studying, we studied together. We're always studying together in a group. We're always revising. Yeah, people have past questions, right? Like you can just know some of them had probably made friends, and studying with past questions is very good because it gives you an idea of what to expect sometimes, instead of just going to an exam in like blank kind of thing. Yeah. So I guess we're going to keep doing these lives. I don't know. Maybe I'll just end this one here today. Do you guys have any other questions? Do you have anything you want to know before I close this live or end this live? And then we're going to chat another time. I'm going to try and post videos. Um, I think I'll just pick one day and be posting videos, so that it's going to help me to be on schedule and plan ahead of time on what I'm going to talk about. So I think I'm going to do that, so I can have a video to post every time. At some point, I felt like putting a day there, it was going to put me under pressure, and I did not want to be under pressure. I did not want to be sitting down and I'm like, oh, I have to film a video. If I don't do it, something's going to happen, you know? Yeah. Are you from Nigeria? No, I'm from Cameroon. But a lot of people say I sound Nigerian. Hey, God. Like, that's the thing. I interact with a lot of Nigerians. My roommates are Nigerians. Most of my friends Nigerians, because there are so many Nigerians there. That's one thing I like about the U of R, because there's so many international students. It's very easy to meet somebody that is of our color. I heard about that story. So they found him. Oh, they found him. I'm telling you, but they found him when he was already dead. They found the guy. That's so sad. You really sound Nigerian. To the point that sometimes when I talk to some of my friends in Cameroon, they're like, "Hey, Raisa, your accent has changed. You sound Nigerian now." Like, even when I'm speaking pidgin, sometimes it's like Nigerian pidgin is inside. So it's a mixture of both of them. But I know when to switch it. I just know the rights, you know. I know the right words to say when I'm speaking to a Nigerian or when I'm speaking to a Cameroonian. Yeah, but I'm Cameroonian, 100% Cameroonian, and I speak French. Who speaks French here? I'm just kidding. You really sound Nigerian. Yeah, it was really nice interacting with you guys. I'm so happy you guys joined. Yes, you speak pidgin in Cameroon. Yeah, we speak pidgin in Cameroon. You didn't know? We speak pidgin in Cameroon. Cameroon is because Cameroon is very small. Guess what the population of Cameroon is? Guess what the population is? Have you ever bothered to check? Let me bust your bubble now. Very small. But yeah. I'm just knowing, no. Yes, I'm telling you, we speak pidgin in Cameroon. Let me say, let me say something. So you know how in Nigerian pidgin, you are going to say, I dey follow am talk. I dey follow una talk. That's what people say, right? Like, I'm talking to people. But in Cameroon, we say, I dey talk for you. Like, I dey talk for you. I dey talk for una. That's how. That's the difference. But Nigerians are going, there's always this battle of, oh, our pidgin sounds better, our pidgin sounds better. The way Nigerian and Ghanaians argue about jollof rice. Yes, we always argue about pidgin. Even here in this Regina, anytime we go on for a gathering, some people are going to say, una no they talk that una Cameroonian pidgin. Now no be no now so una they talk am. And I'm like, I beg, leave us. We dey talk our pidgin the way we know how to talk am. If you get what I mean. 30 million. So, well, as at the time I've been checking, we had always been at 20 million people. So currently we're about 25, I guess, right now. 25 million. Probably, I guess. I'll ask Google again, but it's around 20 something million or 20. Yeah. So Cameroon is very small. So a lot of people don't really know Cameroon like that. Like when I came here, I'll say I'm from Cameroon. People are like, where is Cameroon? And to even think that some of these Nigerians don't know, it used to piss me off. Oh, how can people not know Cameroon? Like, why would some people don't know Cameroon? But we are there, we know about Nigeria, especially because in Cameroon they teach us African history, world history, and Cameroon history in our schools. They teach us that. So you know a lot about other countries. But it's funny that other countries don't know us because they don't care about studying other people's history. They study their own. And they're fine. And they're fine. Our jollof is the best, period. Hey, period. Ghanaian jollof for the win. Hey, hey. I've tasted both. Oh. I don't want to give my verdict now. Let me. Don't worry. I've tasted the two of them. And don't worry. Let's not fight now. Let's not fight. This is our first live. As time goes by, I'll tell you the truth. Erica, you will kill me. You know what? Moye, I think Moye. I don't know how to say your name, but there are people in Cameroon who have that name. That your name, this Moye name. But the way they'll call it, they'll say Moye. I don't know how they say yours. Is it a Yoruba name? I don't know. But it doesn't sound Yoruba. It probably sounds like something, maybe I don't know. I know Akwa Ibom, I know Yoruba, Igbo, what is it called? Benin, and what's it called? Orobo, Delta. Erica, you have to teach me about Ghanaian stuff. I need to understand it. I need to understand about Ghanaian this thing. It's Eric. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Oh, jeez. That's good to know. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you go, like Cameroonians have that for that name for real. Was getting an apartment easy, and how much did it cost per month? So initially when I came, I lived on campus. It was easy to find that one on campus. But when I moved off campus, it was quite easy to find an apartment because there's this estate that's around the University of Regina. A lot of students live there. A lot of students always, occupy those houses. So what you need to do is you just go to the people and then tell them that you're looking for an apartment for this period. And once one is available, they just call you. At the same time, it's also easy to find some apartments in this area, Harbour Landing area. It's not hard to find one, especially if you go on Kijiji. Kijiji, people don't really use Kijiji as much though. People use more of Facebook Market now because there is more reliable. I don't know, Kijiji has become something else, but people still use it to look for places, but they're very, very careful on Kijiji because I don't know what that's become. But Facebook Market is your best bet, and Varash sale. So it's easy to find apartments there on these places. It should not be that hard. Like right now, as I'm talking to you, I've been looking at some apartments. Sometimes I scroll on Facebook Market and I see some houses and they're cheap. They're like $400 now, 500. I'm like, what's going on? Is it because of COVID? They're not getting people to, it's hard. People are not really moving as much or stuff like that. I don't know. Thank you. Somebody just joined. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. So it's not a problem to get an apartment, Ibuka. Even this new girl who just came, she used to talk to me on Instagram. So she told me she's in Regina now, and I asked her if she was living on campus, and she said no, that she got an apartment. So she got an apartment even before she came. I remember sending her some links to some of the what do they call it? Some of these people who have the apartments, the owners of the apartments, um and rent it out. So she got in touch with them, and then they hooked her up with something. So she was able to find an apartment easily as she got here. No, I haven't, but I trust our jollof. So Cameroonian school jollof too. We do. People should go and Google it. Go and check Cameroonian jollof rice. You see there. The difference is we put more vegetables in our jollof rice. You guys don't. People just use tomatoes and chicken and meat stock, and that's it. But we love our veggies. We put a lot of vegetables in it, like the mixed veggies. In our own. So, Raisa, is it possible to work and pay your tuition? I know this may be a 50-50 one, but what's your take on it as an international student? To be honest, it is possible to work and pay your tuition. It's just going to take you a longer time to pay it. It's going to take a longer time for you to pay your tuition as a student, because you're limited to a certain number of hours. But if you were working full time, perfect. Like me, the time I took out time for my internship, I was able to pay my tuition without stress. Like I didn't even stress to pay that tuition, because once the money came in, I was just paying my tuition. I just saved it, right? And then when I got back to school, I was able to pay for whatever classes I registered for. So that's how that it was so easy. It's possible for you to do that. You can definitely pay your tuition. It's just going to take a longer time, and there's a chance that you're going to register for classes late. But try to be smart about it. Save. It's like be smart about. Just be smart. Be smart. Even though you're going to pay late, you can just find somebody you can borrow the money from, and then you're paying the person back. Somebody that, I don't know. It's it's hard. Some people don't want to give their money, but if you find somebody who is willing to give it to you, just be, trust that person. Just try to be to pay the person back on in time, because it's not it takes a lot for somebody to lend you that kind of money, and then you don't pay back when they really need it. It takes a lot to be able to do it. Hi Adebayo, good conversation and laughter for the evening. We're trying. No, I just wanted to try out this live thing on YouTube, because I saw that YouTube had made me eligible for a live video. At first, when I tried it, it was like, oh, you cannot do it because I didn't have up to 1,000 subscribers. But now, hey, we're growing. We're growing. We're there. Do some international students have side hustle? Yes, so they have. Some people used to do hair. Some people do hair. Some people like braids, right? You know how much people that if you can braid, or if you are back home, learn how to braid. If you can learn it, if you can sew, if you can, what's it called? What do people do? I think people also like, people try and cook, but that one small money. Not like, let me not say small money, but it's not like with hair. Honestly, with hair, people are going to for you to braid. Let's say there's one person, they will ask you for about $150. So you can just imagine braiding someone's hair for like maybe in one day for a couple of hours, and then maybe you go to your work in the night or something. You're going to make money, extra money, just by doing somebody's hair, cornrow, crochet, anything. I swear, like, it's really, really, really important if you can do that. Learn anything you can do. People are barbing here too. If you want to learn how to barb, there's this, if you can go on Instagram, there's this guy Lucky. He's called Lucky Barbing Hair. Lucky Hair in Regina, something. I think I'll find it and post it on my Instagram. I think so. That he came here and he knew how to cut hair, right? So he just took it upon himself, developed that talent, and now he owns a barbing salon here in Regina, license. He was even on the news one time. Like this was in, I think this was last winter. So that's how people make, people hustle. People they hustle for here. Oh, people hustle here. I'm telling you, they hustle a lot. So yeah, if you can pay your tuition and go to, like right now, I'm paying my tuition. No, I'm paying it. It's hard, but God will help us. He's seen us through. We have been doing it for a while. The worst thing that will happen is you register late, but as soon as registration time is getting close, you can borrow the money and then pay somebody later or your friend. How are African foods there? African foods, as in you mean the African store, or you mean like people that cook African food? Because we have like here in Regina, we have two African stores. At least we have two African stores. At first, when I came in 2015, was there an African store? There wasn't an African store. We just used to, if you see somebody that knows somebody that is selling something inside, you can just talk to the person and then they'll go and look for whatever. But here, the African store has a lot of things. I think I was planning on doing a video. I was planning to go to the African store and then do a video to show you guys what you can find in the African store. African store finds what you can get there. But to be honest, there's a lot. We don't even need to be telling people, oh, maybe tell your people to be sending you stuff from back home like that. Because there's some things that you can easily get from the store, African store. Although things like dry fish, crayfish, they can be expensive. They can really be expensive. So you can just those ones you can bring from home. You can bring from home and then use it here. But when you run out, you can still go to the African store, spend that money if you really need it or if you really need to eat African food, and then you buy it. You buy the food from there. You're perfect. You're good. They sell gari. You can make your gari and eat your eba, as Nigerians would say. And then Ghanaians, they have this wache. Oh, they have it wache. I ate it one time. My friend made it for one of my friends made it, and I ate it and I liked it. I was like, oh, we know that. What's this guy's song? He was saying, say Sabi Kuku wache something. So, say Sabi Kuku wache. Oh, your love go sweet past shito. And shito. I've eaten those ones. I've eaten them. They're nice. So they have those things in the African store. Maggi, fish, vegetables, all the ugu, okazi, utazi. Do you know? And it's okay. Even though it's a Nigerian African store, they carry Ghanaian, Cameroonian, like African food, cereal, whatever country, they carry them in a whole. So it's just African store. Yeah. So they have all of those things. Erica said, I'm actually starting my braiding classes tomorrow since IRCC is doing. My dear, start it. If you come, you can come and braid my hair. See my hair now. There's no, I took it out. I was supposed to go and do it, but the girl that has the lady that has to help me, she's busy. She's been busy for a while now. Yes, watch it. I love. That's the thing. Do you know it's spelled like this, but like if I didn't know what it was, I'll call it wacky. But because of that Igbo's Twi accent, or the Igbo speak Twi, right? It just changes the whole thing. I don't know. Because one of my Ghanaian friends, one time he was telling me about Twi, this thing, language. And it was so interesting to know. So interesting. It's a street food. Oh wow. It's a street food there. A nice one. Nice. Erica said, I've enjoyed this in your life. Oh, be coming here more often. Hey. Okay, I've heard you. I'm going to be coming here. I'm going to try. I'm coming here. I will do it. I'm going to do that. Hope you show up. Oh. Let me not come and then you'll not be here. Show up. Or do you want me to announce? Is it preferable for me to like post it and say I'll be coming live? Maybe on Instagram. What do you think? Yeah, I think on Instagram or even on YouTube, whatever one. Yeah. We will show up. Okay, got it, girl. Thanks. Thank you. This was really nice. I like this. I liked this session. We will show up, don't worry. Oh, you guys, thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Make us aware first. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. When choosing countries for schools, was Canada? No. Canada was not even my Canada was not my first even. It was the UK. It was the UK, and then I was thinking of the US, and then Canada was even the last. And it became clearly known to me by my dad when he said, with the UK, at the time when you're done school, you're going to have to come back. It doesn't make sense to go to a school like that and then pay huge sums of money, and then you just leave and pack your bag and come and sit in your father's house. Why now? It doesn't make sense. So when my dad told me that, think about it. I'd already like had admission into 3 universities in the UK for a master's program, mind you, for masters. All were masters. They were not even undergraduate. So because right now I'm doing an undergraduate program, right? So they were all master's program. We had even paid tuition already. We had already paid for housing. Like things were already settled. Then my dad told me, do you know something? He went somewhere and then spoke to one of his friends. His friend told him that the UK is not bad. But the thing is, once she's done school, she'll have to come back home. And do you want her to just come after pay that money? You want her to just come and sit down in the house and do what? So what's the point? So it does not just make sense. So they now told him about Canada. Like if I go to Canada, there's a chance that when I'm done school, I can stay back, get a job, work, and then decide to go back home and visit or something, or get a permanent residency, which is easy, and that made so much sense. So I felt so discouraged because I just wanted to leave at the time, right? I just wanted to get out. So at that time, it was just in my ear. It was sounding like, I'm going to stay again. No, I've already paid tuition. So we had to start calling the university in the UK to send the money back. We had to find ways to get that money back. At the end of the day, we did not get all of the money back, but we got at least over about 80% of it. So we're just like, you know what? At least I've gotten a reasonable sum of money back, right? So when that happened, we took the money and I decided to focus on applying to Canada, schools in Canada. That's what I did. I now started applying to universities in Canada, and then boom, this one hit. And trust me, the UK admission, so like we had not even started the process yet, but we're about to, and I had everything, and they said it was going to take not very long, maybe like weeks, and then I'll get a decision made on my visa or something. But with Canada, honestly, it took a lot of patience. So you have to be very patient though with this Canada thing. Be so patient. It's not easy. I'll sit in my room, and I'll just be like so discouraged. I'm like, why are these people wasting time? They're just, I don't know. I'll call the university as well. I'll be like, what's going on? Give me feedback. Let me at least know. I had rejections here and there, but that does not mean anything. Don't worry. There's that one school that's going to take you. There are rejections. Though some schools will reject you, but keep applying, keep pushing, just keep doing it. To be honest, and that's how I got it. Yeah, it's very hard to get residency in the UK. Yes, it's very hard, and I think that right now that they no, I think that was in 2018 where they changed the rule and said students are allowed to stay back and work once they are done school. International students, I think they changed that, which was a good thing. When it happened, I was like, perfect. Now it works, but I don't know um how it is. Let's say, okay, fine. If you can stay back for like 2 years, I think. Is there a guarantee that you're going to get a job? Is there that, there's something for you to lean on, to rely on, kind of thing? Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, that's about it. That's about some of the things I went through. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. You guys just be patient. Just be very patient with Canada. A lot of people want to come here. So hold it and pray. Pray. That was the highest time I prayed. If you have not prayed in your life, pray. If you have never prayed in your life, this Canada thing will make you pray very hard because you're about to put money down somewhere and you want it to really work. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I'm just going to end this live. I have work this night. So I am going to work. I will have to get ready. I'll just rest a little bit and then go and work very hard. Wish me luck. Wish me luck because this night shift is not easy. It's not easy. And tomorrow I have class in the morning. So I have to still be awake for that. And then I have to film some content again, probably this weekend, so I can post it. Yeah. Yes, I'm just looking at the comments. Thank you so much, Erica. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ebuka. Thank you for coming on here. Thank you, Moye. Thank you so much. And I wish you guys all the best in your endeavors and how you're navigating. Ask for direction from God, though, as you're doing your stuff. So, yeah. Thank you, Adebayo, for coming. Thank you. I just want to thank everybody that came. Pizza, I think Pizza left already. Yeah, so thank you guys. Thanks. Anyways, bye-bye. You guys take care. Bye. I'm going to see you guys next time. If I'm not on, come and tell me my DM to come on live and I'll come. Okay? Come to my DM on Instagram. Anyways, yeah. Bye.